Hi everyone, it's Gio for footballbook.pro. Welcome back. These are my Week 11 picks for the 2010 NFL season. The first game we're going to look at, the Oakland Raiders are in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers are 7.5-point favorites. Oakland's actually won 3 games in a row. Who'd have thought? And what's different about them this year is that they are now able to stop the run. They've always been really bad against stopping the run, good against stopping the pass, but now they're ranked 23rd against the run and improving with every week. For Pittsburgh, they lost last week, and in that game, wide receiver Hines Ward, who hasn't played that well anyways this year, was concussed. And their other receiver, Mike Wallace, is going to have to face the one and only Nnamdi Asomugha, who the all-world cornerback for Oakland. This might not be a high-scoring game. You know, I have this funny feeling that Oakland might actually win this one. Pittsburgh probably won't lose 2 games in a row, but 7.5 points is a lot to bet against a team as hot as Oakland right now. Let's take the Raiders plus 7.5 points. The second game we'll look at, Tampa Bay is at San Francisco, and the Niners are 2.5-point favorites. Now, if you base this game just on a team's records, you think Tampa Bay is going to win. But on a closer look closer at who they've actually played, Tampa Bay has beat a bunch of bums. San Francisco's won 3 of their last 4 games, and 2 of their losses at home were against quality teams. They lost to the champions in week 2, and I think they lost to Philadelphia. 2.5 points is not a lot to give up here. There's problems with Tampa Bay. Their wide receiver Mike Williams was arrested for being intoxicated, being a bad boy. 2.5 points is not a big number to lay here. A lot of Tampa Bay is not going to win every game on the road. Let's take San Francisco minus 2.5. The third game we're going to look at, Buffalo is at Cincinnati, and the Bengals are 5.5-point favorites. Well, the Bills finally won last week, and that might start something here. The Bengals are going the opposite direction. I think they've lost 6 in a row. Buffalo tries every week. Cincinnati might not try. The Bengals are 1-12 against the spread as favorites when the spread is between 3.5 and 10-point favorites, and 10 points rather. While Buffalo is 6-2 against the spread when they're dogs between 3.5 and 10 points. They're also 11-4 against the spread in their last 15 games. The Bungles might even lose this one outright. Let's take Buffalo plus 5.5 in this game. The fourth game we'll look at, Atlanta is at St. Louis, and the visitors, so the Falcons, are 3-point favorites in this one. Atlanta's very good at home, but so is St. Louis. And they're led by their fine quarterback, Sam Bradford, who's having a wonderful year. I still think he's going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. The Rams are 4-1 straight up, and 4-0. They're 4-1 straight up and 4-0-1 against the spread at home, and they're 6-1-1 against the spread all year. Atlanta, last week they won a close one. In the last minute, they came back and beat the Ravens. Now, next week, they face off against Green Bay. This could be a bit of a sandwich game, a look-ahead game, if nothing else, for Atlanta. You might see them getting caught here. At worst, I see a push. Let's take the St. Louis Rams plus 3. And the last game, this is probably a bonus game that everyone in the world is taking. Baltimore is at Carolina. The Ravens are 10.5-point favorites now. Everyone knows about poor Carolina. They're down to their 4th-string quarterback, St. Pierre, with rookie Tony Pike as the backup. Everyone is hurt in the backfield for them. The Ravens are probably very angry that they lost that game in Atlanta the week before. This could be a rout. Right now, I don't even think Carolina could beat very many teams in the CFL. So let's take Baltimore minus 10.5. I know it's a big spread, but this could be an absolute slaughter. And we've got 3 over-under picks. Detroit at Dallas, the number's 46. Detroit's 6-3 over, and Dallas is 7-2 over. Let's take the over on that one. Take over 46. The Giants and Eagles, that number's 48.5. It's pretty high, but everyone expects fireworks in that game. Let's take the over on that one as well. And in that Tampa Bay San Francisco game, it's 41.5. Let's take the under. I don't see very much scoring in that game. I see a bit of a defensive slugfest here. So I'll take the under 41.5. And our suicide pick is going to be Kansas City. They're hosting Arizona. When can you ever take Kansas City as your suicide pick? Okay, these are my picks for Week 11. If you have any questions, give me an email. It's gio@footballbook.pro. or visit our site too. It's www.footballbook.pro. And good luck. Well, let's take the man's money. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.